my loves. Today I want to talk about familiarity and sabotage. So sometimes I like to listen to Joe Dispenza. He is a brilliant neuroscientist who has discovered that if our brain and hearts aren't connected, that often we will do the familiar rather than step into the unknown, because at least we know how the familiar turns out, even if the familiar is not what we want. So that could be in like starting a new diet. That could be in going for a new job or having a new relationship, or just even how you respond to certain situations or whether you try new things. So if you're a person that has eaten unhealthy their whole life and you start a new diet and you feel better, you may get 3 or 4 days into that diet and then realize that this is new territory, and because your brain and body aren't connected, you go back to the unfamiliar, to the familiar, I mean to say, and you do the things that got you into the situation to begin with, the unhealthy eating, because the unknown is uncomfortable. And so I guess that could be looked at a little bit as like a self-sabotage, not being, not even brave, because it's not what it is. It's just the familiar is so comfortable that it's hard to go and do new things, because what if that doesn't work out and you don't know how to handle that? You know how to handle the other stuff, right? You know how to handle going back to the eating, or not going out and trying the new exercise class, or ordering the same thing at a restaurant. Like, all of these things are just familiar patterns. And so I am trying to break familiar patterns from lifetimes, decades of familiarity in my family history. The black sheep, sometimes those of us that go out and change things are referred to that way, when really we're just looking for something new and something more healthy. But sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we run from what we think we want or what we've asked for. So that's what I'm questioning today is, are you running towards the new that you want and desire, or are you falling back into the old familiar? And how long are you staying in those places? Because for me, I am learning more and more how to step out of my old patterns and allow myself to enjoy new patterns. But sometimes I have setbacks. Sometimes I have moments in life where I'm doing old patterning and not the new stuff, and then I cycle back and I remember, like, no, that's not what you want to do. So my new challenge is to step out of some old familiar patterns and into some new ones. Get my body moving, because spring is coming. I have some things to be motivated about, and to be kind to myself when I have these realizations, because I'm here to do the growth. I'm here to do the learning, and I'm here to start listening to God more. And that's a hard thing to do, because that's not a familiar voice, not for me anyway. And so just praying and then staying in that really quiet place where I allow God to guide me and decide, like, is this a good next move? Is this fair? Is this what I really want? Is it in the best and highest good of everybody involved in the situation? Because we do need to walk through life being considerate of other people as well. So lots of thoughts this gloomy day, but I am always excited for new thoughts, and I love to hear yours. So let's stay prayed up and remember to have no fear and just flow, and that we're God's favorites, and that we're going to go out there and make it a great day. You are loved. Mwah.